All right, Zane, just talk about your start today. First inning, gave up an unearned run, but after that, you're able to settle down. How'd you take it from there?
That first inning was definitely a struggle. There's a mix-up between me and Kevin, but we worked through it, and then going out there, just continue trying to locate and get the ball down. They put some swings on the ball, but you can't really let that stop us from going in, scoring runs, and making outs in the field.
Just talk about that. You put some knocks together as a team offensively. What does that do for you as far as your frame of mind?
It just allows you to go back out there and keep high hopes. Tanner getting a swing and then putting us ahead by one, that's big. You got to go out there, and especially as a pitcher, don't give up another run, keep that lead, minimize that inning.
Okay. Tanner, 2 home runs today. Good day at the plate. Just walk us through that first at-bat. It was a ground ball double play, but then he came back with the second one.
Yeah, after my first at-bat, felt really good. Felt like I was on the ball, and just knew anytime I could get up there and just get a fastball, I didn't want to take it, didn't want to miss it, and had a couple good swings getting on the fastballs, and it's been a lot recently, just seeing a lot of off-speed pitches, and it feels good to get some fastballs over the plate and just make the most of it when we can.
That double play that you hit into was 105 off the bat. So, Zane, back to you. Getting a start, even in the series. Just talk about what it means to get series even heading into tomorrow.
We knew coming out today that Northeastern's going to be a tough opponent, and seeing how yesterday went, we had to come bounce back and keep the energy up. Going out there, just like any other day, it's just another team, but we got to compete.
Very good. Great. Tanner, again, great day at the plate. Just talk about the team being able to string along some hits, just passing.
Right, yes, it's huge, just one runner on, and then just like we were talking about, all it takes is some energy in the dugout and just to lock in a little bit more on the at-bats, and it's huge also. A big help, one run going into the ninth inning and only them ended up scoring 2 is huge. It gives us so many more opportunities to just keep scoring, keep putting more runs on them, and keep putting pressure.
Tim, you talked about getting some fastballs to hit. So I was down the side when you hit the second one. Is that a fastball also?
Yes, sir.
So how do you adjust when you're as a freshman now in this league, first time through, the books get now maybe they're spinning you more, or whatever. How have you handled that?
So there's been a lot of times where I've really been chasing a lot of off speed out of the zone, just getting a little too eager at the plate, and just sitting there and seeing pitches, it makes a huge difference. Just maybe taking the first pitch sometimes, and then hopefully getting that fastball over the plate and not taking it, not missing it, and it's huge for sure.
It seemed like you were seeing the ball pretty well, even in those left-on-left matchups. Has that been the case for you? Have you handled those pretty well?
Yes, sir. Recently, I've been a lot better with left-on-left matchups. One thing with lefties, and not every lefty, but when you go lefty versus righty, you almost eliminate a pitch usually, because usually lefties don't throw many change-ups to lefties. So that's also a big thing in your head, and you can just kind of, be ready to hit the slider, but just like for righties, just getting on that fastball early if you get it.
I thought you made a really nice pick there at first base on that double play.
Yes,
also. So how much pride do you take in kind of the defense, and how hard have you worked on that part?
It's huge, just like we said, making plays in the field is huge because it gives the offense so much more opportunities to continue to score. But we take a lot of pride in defense, because it's the most important part of the game, in my opinion. If you have a bad defensive game, a bad game out there, it's just so much harder to catch back up on the offensive side. So it's really big to just make those plays when we can.
So you're sitting here, most of the way through this freshman year now. Well, freshman record for home runs.
Yes,
hitting
and
3
RBIs
holes for a good
RBIs
team.
too.
Do you think it was going to be like this ride? What's this been like?
I came into college, super excited. It's just an honor, a blessing, from God just to be out here every day, and I'm just so thankful for that. The records are awesome, but more than anything, I just love being out here with these guys, my brothers, just to have fun on this field. It's truly a blessing. So many people could wish they could be in this spot, so I just want to make sure I never take it for granted while I'm here. Sure.
And Zane, for you, it seemed like, especially as the game went on, it seemed like the feel for the slider was really sharp today. Is that? Did you feel that way?
I did, yeah. So I know the first inning, it was more change-ups, I think, but going later into the game, we had to change it up, and so it was sliders, and everyone had to be away, but every now and then we had to work one down the middle, regardless if it was a hit or not, just trying to change their sights.
Against an offense like that, we saw what they could do yesterday. It's not an easy lineup to navigate. What was kind of the game plan for you?
Game plan, originally going in, was going to be dominate with fastball, but it kind of went off that, so we had to work in more change-ups and sliders, which just hit barrels, and we got outs. Tanner over there making plays and everything.
It's the just on the fly, right? That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. So, this big series for you guys, another one tomorrow, but it kind of seems like the showdown series this year in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, how you feeling about the way this thing's going so far?
Super excited. Keep the same energy going into it, and just strike first tomorrow. It's huge. But they're definitely not gonna fall down and just let us stomp on them. That's not how it works. They're a great and tough team, so we got to come out with the same energy tomorrow and do the same thing.